Hello friends, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Blazing Sword, the Lords and Ladies Challenge Run. I'm Andy, and we are jumping right back into Chapter 8. Now, the last time I attempted this chapter, it did not work out so well. I will fully admit that that's because of my own stupidity, but let's see if we can't do a little better this time. Now, one of the first things to note on this chapter is the ballista. Ballistas are long-range archers, essentially. They can fire from, I think, up to 10 spaces away. And like normal archers, they do effective damage against flyers. So I'm going to put my flyer right next to him. Doesn't that sound great? And once again, we're using Sane and Kent to ferry Lynn down a little bit. Let's have her switch swords. And yeah, just send Sarah down there. Lynn is not getting the best level ups. I'm not too happy about that. I suppose she's got enough strength and speed to get through. And these mages are really no threat to Florina at all. Ironically, the biggest threat to Florina refuses to target her, so I suppose that's good news for me. Okay, do a little bit of healing down here. Alright, there we go. Now, one more thing worth noting on this chapter. Another one of those moments where it decides to teach you something is the boss and the three enemies surrounding him. All four of them carry what are called Reaver weapons. Now, the Reaver weapons essentially just take the existing weapon triangle and flip it. So the Reaver, or the Lance Reaver sword, is, as the name suggests, a sword that is good against lances, but it is also bad against axes. Then, naturally, there's also a Sword Reaver axe, and then a Axe Reaver Lance, which happens to be what the boss Yogi is carrying. He is smarter than the average knight. Alright. I guess we'll finally take out this ballista. Now I could send Florina up here and pick up a Lance Reaver from that village, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't really need it. Lyn already has effective damage against both cavalry and armored units, so having one of the Reaver weapons is a bit redundant. There we go. I'll finally take out this shaman over here. Now, of all the animations in the game, the dark magic animations are probably my favorites. Let's see. Okay, I did my healing, I did all that, and we're good to go. Alright, there we are. Now the top portion is cleared and Florina is free to come down and help out. Now in terms of story, there's nothing much of interest happening just yet. Just the same as the last few chapters. You know, Lyn and her little entourage are drawing closer and closer to Kaelin, and closer to unveiling the plot of Lord Lundgren. So that's all fun. Oh, that I was not expecting. That's alright, Florina could use the extra experience. Lyn's gotten enough for this chapter. Although at this rate, I may need to get her another lance. Let's see what she's got. Oh, perfect. 2 uses left. So let's see. I'll just do that. Alright, and wait. Okay. Now Sarah can get a little closer and hopefully be able to heal. Getting a little closer than I would have liked, but All is good. Thankfully, these last few enemies aren't much of a threat. Although I will want to make sure Florina is fully topped off before she takes on Yogi over here. Probably let her bait out that brigand, though. There we go. Just top Florina off. Let's see. Okay, so we're just gonna wait this out. Some numbers aren't exactly the most favorable. I mean, they were in my favor, don't get me wrong, but on the off chance that he got that 50% hit both on my turn and his, I would have been in trouble. And he misses both. Okay. And another level for Florina. Well, could have been better, could have been worse. And that was Chapter 8. So now we're doing something I said I wouldn't do, and moving on to Chapter 9. But it's okay because I already planned out what I need to do on this chapter. As a matter of fact, oops, I really don't need anybody but Florina and Lynn here. Gonna put Florina right down there. And alright, so someone else just joined our ranks. This is Wallace. Now you'll see that Wallace has an axe that he is unable to use, as well as a Knight's Crest. That's because this is where the game wants you to learn about promotion. Whenever a unit is above level 10, they can use special items such as this Knight's Crest to advance to a higher ranking unit. So if Wallace were to use this Knight's Crest, he would promote into a general and gain the ability to use that axe he's holding. Now naturally, since we're not going to be using Wallace, I'm not going to do that. And I'm just going to trade his lance away there. fact, we'll just give that right to Florina. Bring Florina over here into the mountains and leave Wallace all by himself. It's alright, he's a big guy, he can handle it. Alright, now we're seeing another mechanic come into play. This is the fog. Fog, as you can imagine, restricts your view of the map. And obscures enemies. Unfortunately, enemies seem to have no trouble seeing through the fog. But your units can only see maybe a few spaces ahead of them. And even if you know where an enemy is in the fog, you can't attack them until you can actually see them. Now there are items like torches that can help you see better in the fog, and thieves actually have increased sight in fog. But I don't have my thief with me, and I don't need no torches. And here, Wallace just tanking all these attacks because he has insane defense for this early in the game. Oh. That didn't quite go how I had planned. I love seeing all those enemies just piling up on top of Wallace. And he's just taking all of it. That's fine. It leaves a little less for Lynn and Florina to deal with, because Lynn needs to heal badly. Can Florina do anything to this guy? Not reliably. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, god dang it. You know, I told myself I wasn't going to let this happen again. Maybe I should just start keeping a tally of how many times I have to restart a chapter because I do something dumb like that. What is that, the third time now? Well, just in case, we'll save my preparations here. I guess we'll try again. Luck is not on my side right now. Oh well. And here comes that fog again. You know, I thought I had this planned out better than this. Well, I suppose that's my own fault. Okay. Are the numbers turning in my favor now? No? Okay. Oh, I forgot how long some of these enemy turns can be. Alright. Let's, oof. Oh. Now is not the time for a cat to be getting in my way. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, I'm gonna be very upset with myself if this ends up getting me killed again. Oh, jeez. Maybe this time it's Florina who will get taken out. No. Good. Well, it's time for Florina to bugger off. And we're just gonna hope and pray now that Lynn can finish this after I get a cat out of my way. You know, I swear I love my cats. But they pick the most inopportune times to beg for my affections. Oh, okay. There goes the boss. Now I still need to secure the throne. After we watch Wallace get dogpiled. Oh, there's 4. And that's where we're going to end it today, folks. Once again, go ahead, leave a comment, let me know what you thought. I'm going to see you guys next time. Thanks for coming.